Hello friends, my name is Ashley Palmer, the owner of Palmistry. I'm an intuitive, an artist, yoga teacher, meditation instructor, crafter of holistic products, and a budding astrologer. I'm here to bring to you all a meditation video in celebration of International Women's Day, which is an amazing day that both Fabletics and myself recognizes. So thank you all for being here with me today. Today I'm actually wearing a outfit from Fabletics. This shirt actually is not Fabletics, but I am wearing the twist outfit. It comes with this top and a pair of yoga pants of the same color. I'm gonna put a picture of myself right here doing a little bit of a side crow so you can get the full effect of the outfit. But yes, I'm here to just bring a wholesome, just zen, completely relaxing meditation experience for you all today to just kind of refresh and release before we go into Aries season, before we go into spring season. Some say the new year. So let us go ahead and get started. Find a comfortable seat, a comfortable place to be, somewhere that is quiet if you can. If you're doing something, feel free to just be doing whatever you're doing and just try to be mindful through the process. But if you can, finding a place to just be still for about 20 minutes. I know some may not be used to meditation, so I wanted to keep it at a solid length for those who are not used to meditation, and then for those who are used to meditation, a nice happy medium. So let us go ahead and find our spot, our seat, our place. You can feel free to be cross-legged. You don't have to be. You can be lying down. You can have the legs just stretched out in front of you. Whatever feels best to you and for your body. That's what you should do. So go ahead, get comfortable. If you are seated, sitting up nice and tall, making sure that there's length in the spine. The shoulders aren't hunched up towards the ears, not curled forward, and we're not hunching forward. Making sure everything is relaxed. So sitting up tall with the spine, rolling the shoulders down the back slightly, and gazing straight ahead. If you haven't already, closing the eyes. And just beginning to notice your breath, just as it is right now where you're at. Not changing it or morphing it, just noticing where your breathing is just naturally on your normal moment to moment sort of basis. And noticing the length of your breathing as well, the length of your breaths in general. So are they longer? Are you expanding the breath? Are you taking really short, shallow breaths? Are you just barely filling up the lungs? Are you breathing from your diaphragm? Are you breathing through the chest area? So really allow yourself to just take note. Are you breathing really quickly? Are you breathing really slowly? And after making note of how your breath feels, of how it sounds, of even how your body is moving as you're breathing, the rise and fall of your chest, the expansion and contraction of your belly, of your chest. Once you feel like you really notice this and take a note of everything, allowing yourself to go a bit deeper by deepening your inhales and exhales, drawing them out a bit longer. And if you need any sort of assistance with this, you can allow yourself to count your breaths. So instead of just trying to do deep inhales and exhales where maybe eventually you kind of fall off the wagon and return to the breath you're most comfortable with, maybe instead counting 1, 2, 3, 4 as you inhale, and 1, 2, 3, 4 as you exhale. If you want, you could even play with the breath and kind of do, I think it's more of a box breathing where you breathe for 4, hold your breath for 4, and then exhale for 4, and then hold your breath again for 4 after the exhale. So allow yourself to be creative with that and do what feels best for you. Your count doesn't necessarily have to be 4. Some people like to do 6 or 10, 5. But whatever gets you feeling mindful about your breath and your breathing. And checking in with your body as well. Noticing if there are areas that are feeling uncomfortable as you're in this position or as you're breathing. Maybe there are areas where when you're breathing you can feel the energy feeling a bit stuck. Or you can feel little areas and pockets within your muscles or different areas of your body that are feeling a bit tense. Just allowing yourself to notice those areas just for a moment. And then breathing your air into those spaces, breathing some love into those spaces, the spaces that feel tense, the spaces where there is energy trapped or constricted within the body somewhere. On each inhale, creating space, loosening up. And on each exhale, allowing everything to be released, allowing yourself to relax. Allowing yourself and your energy to replenish. Maybe focusing on one area at a time if there are multiple that you notice that needs some loosening and some love and just some TLC. Allowing yourself to breathe love and space and new energy into those areas that need it. And to kind of further move that energy around and kind of release it, taking the arms up as you inhale, straight up to the sky. If you want, you can clasp the hands above the head or just press the palms together, kind of like in a prayer position, but above the head. Keeping the eyes closed, but just breathing here for a moment. Allowing yourself to really create some length within the spine, some space in the spine. some looseness. And taking a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. So if you need an example, you can see me here. Inhaling as you stretch the arms up to the sky, and exhaling as you bend over to the right side. Breathing deeply as you stretch, really feeling the stretch in your left side body. And on your next inhale, coming back up to center, releasing both hands, both arms, and just kind of wiggling them out above you if you want, or stretching up straight towards the stars, towards the galaxies, other planets. Feel free to roll out your wrists if you want to, if you're someone who writes or types or is at a desk often. Taking another deep inhale, generous inhale, grabbing your right wrist this time with your left hand. You can look at me if you need an example. And on your exhale, bending to the left side this time. We're stretching to the left side. Stretching out with that right hand, pulling gently with the left, and feeling that nice deep stretch on the right side body this time. And again, being sure to breathe generously, sending air into all parts of our bodies, creating space, expansion. And inhaling, coming back to center. Wiggle it out, stretch one arm and then the next, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then just shaking the hands out. And just allowing yourself to continue to do this, feeling yourself shaking out any tension in the wrists and the fingers, shaking out any tension in the body, any energy that has just been kind of sitting there, shaking out the arms. Maybe even shimmying the shoulders. Maybe bringing one shoulder up and then the next. Rolling the shoulders, whatever feels good. Just playing around with the shoulders. And if you are doing some sort of circle situation, switching directions, circling forward with the shoulders if you were circling back. Or again, doing whatever feels comfortable. I'm bringing back some stillness. And let's stretch out the neck a bit. Just release some tension and energy that might be trapped up there. I feel like often we kind of carry a lot of energy in this area, especially in the back as well, along the spine. So it's always important to release all of that, sometimes in the jaw, sometimes even in the thighs and the legs, the calves. If we are in a moment where things are really tense, we want to tense everything up. So let's take this moment to just relax, release, especially the areas around the head, neck, and shoulders. So go ahead and dip one ear to your left shoulder and then the other ear to your right. And just flow back and forth. Doesn't have to be too crazy fast or anything. Just be mindful of the speed because you also want to be gentle with the neck. Sometimes I will like to incorporate my breath. So as I inhale, maybe dropping to the right side. As I exhale, dropping my head to the left. And if you feel called to, allowing yourself to take some neck circles. So dipping the head down and forward, Slowly rolling the head back and making your way down again. If there is a special spot that needs some extra love, feel free to pause there and just kind of move back and forth on that one area. If you need an example to look at, I'm doing something similar here. And then when you're ready, just go ahead and move on. Continue with your circles and see if there's maybe another spot that needs a little extra space and looseness. And when you're ready, bring the head back to center and then switching directions. Rolling the head the opposite way. And again, if there's a special little spot that needs some love, stopping there, showing some love. And then when you're feeling called to, moving on and continuing the circle. And coming back to center. Allowing yourself to just sit here with the eyes closed. Just being mindful of your energy. And on your next inhale, raising the arms up to the sky. And exhaling as you twist right. Looking straight behind you. Your right arm, I know you can't see it, is placed behind your back. And your left hand is placed on the outside of your right knee. And you're just looking as far back as you can over your right shoulder. Seeing if you can maybe look to the opposite side of the room. If not with your head, at least with the eyes. And then on your next inhale, inhaling the arms up to the sky. Stretching out. And exhaling, twisting to the left side. Looking over the left shoulder. And inhaling back up to center. Taking a deep inhale or sipping in every bit of air that you can if you're still inhaling. Holding the breath at the top here, stretching the arms straight up to the sky. If you want, you can clasp the hands like this or just like this. Stretch them up, creating more length in the spine. Holding the breath, holding. And exhaling slowly as you bring the hands and arms back down. Keeping the eyes closed, hands on the knees, sitting up tall or wherever you're at, making sure that your posture is healthy and good for your spine. Taking these moments, or this moment, to check in with your energy, check in with your body. We did do some minimal or some small stretches, so you should feel a bit of a release in certain areas, maybe even a release of energy, a release of tension, a release of stagnant energy, sticky energy. Maybe at this point in the meditation, you're feeling tingly or feeling focused, or your energy is heightened. One nice benefit of meditation. Just notice what's going on within your body right now. Visualizing this white light or gold light or violet or whatever color you feel drawn to. Visualizing this light surrounding you, kind of like a bubble, like a force field, as well as an aura. And some of you, if you're more attuned to energy, you might start to feel sensation in your body, maybe even some heat, a layer of heat around you, or some tingling. So all good things to pay attention to. That's your energy working, or the energy working. Focusing on this color and setting a intention by saying internally, I am purifying, clearing, and amplifying my energy. I am purifying, clearing, and amplifying my energy. Noticing how you feel as you say that to yourself, noticing your energy, noticing your vibration, noticing your visualization. Maybe that light is growing. Maybe that light is, instead of growing outward, maybe it's growing inward. Maybe that light is being absorbed by your body. Maybe your body needs that energy, needs that purification, so it's absorbing it. Maybe you need more of that energy, more of that purification, that protection externally, so maybe it's pushing outward. So paying attention to that. And as that energy is doing its thing, related to the crown chakra, let's work on the root chakra just a bit, just to tie in the two and bring some balance in our bodies and inspire some change, some transition, some different things to take place. So focusing a little bit on the color red and setting the intention for you to bring the energy up from deep within the earth, and imagining yourself as if you had roots underneath your body, underneath your legs if you're seated, or underneath your whole backside of your body if you're lying down. Imagine yourself kind of planting roots into the earth, deep, deep down into the earth, and simultaneously imagining and feeling the earth's energy coming up into your energetic field. And as you drop those roots, knowing that the earth's energy will be brought up through those roots. So bringing that earth energy up into the roots, up into the body, and allowing yourself to kind of do this washing sort of thing with your energy. So bringing that earth energy up through the body, through the crown, up, out into the atmosphere, into the cosmos, into the world. You know, expanding that grounding energy outward, bringing it through you as a channel, as a portal, cleansing, grounding, and then showing that same love outward. Filling your cup first so that we can extend that to others. So once you've brought that energy in, then also feel this energy coming back down in through you. So coming back into your body and going back down into the earth. So kind of like waves. The waves are coming in, the energy is coming in, you're sending it out, and then you're bringing the energy back into you and back into the earth. This kind of infinite cycle. Just focusing your energy there. And just breathing as you kind of feel this infinity happening within the energy. And as you're here, I'm going to pull some cards for you guys to end out our meditation. So just allow the energy to do its thing and continue to close your eyes and just listen to the few cards that I pull. And then I will send you all on your way. All right, so the cards that I am pulling from is from my deck. Actually, I created a oracle deck called the Galactic Oracle, and all of them come with a handmade deck bag from a friend in California, as well as a really beautiful handmade keychain from a friend in Missouri. So a collaborative deck. This is what they look like if you're curious. And let's see what guidance we have today. All right, my loves, your card of the day is gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So allowing yourself to express gratitude for all the things that are taking place in your life, good or bad, sweet or not, sweet or sour, and just allowing yourself to continue to build that gratitude within for yourself even. Maybe making that your focus for the next week or even for International Women's Day. How can you be grateful for the women in your life that are important? And how can you show women just in general that they're important to you? And the last card, very relevant with the earth energy that we have been working with, ground, center, and breathe. All right. So if your eyes are still closed, you can feel free to visualize that white energy coming into the body. Set the intention for yourself to settle down with that infinity sort of energy that we were working with the earth energy. Just bringing all of that energy within you, knowing that you can access it at any time you need to. And we'll take 3 solid, really deep breaths. So inhaling very slowly. And exhaling through the mouth. Two more, inhaling. And exhaling through the mouth. Last one, taking our last inhale. And exhaling through the mouth. Shaking out the wrists, the body, maybe shaking out the legs, coming back to center, and feeling how your energy feels now that you've done your meditation. Thank you all for being here with me, for doing this little class with me. It was so exciting to be able to share it with you. Definitely go snag yourself a little outfit. I mean, how could you not? It's too cute. So definitely go support. Fabletics is an amazing business that is really supporting people out here in numerous amounts of ways and recognizing people as well. So we all love that, don't we? But yeah, have an amazing day, friends. You can find my website, palmistry.com, PALMYSTREE.com. I'm sure it will be linked. And you can find me also on Instagram at palmistry, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, everywhere. But yeah, feel free to contact me if you ever want to reach out about services. And I hope you all have an amazing day.